Hello, and welcome to Tarot with Shannon. I'm Shannon, an intuitive reader here on YouTube. And today I'm going to do a reading that's popular on my small little channel here on my corner of YouTube, and that's my How You Shine series. In this one, we're going to talk about how you shine to others. So it's going to be specifically for people that you've met. So people who actually know you somewhat. They could have met you just a few times, or they might know you a lot better. All right, before you have 3 different piles to choose from. So this is pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. And so I used some soapstone sculptures to help you pick. 2 of them I made when I was young. So I'm staying here at my mom's house. So I have her things, and she has this from when I was young. It's a soapstone hand. Okay, so that's pile 1. Pile 2 I did not make. It's a bear. Okay. And pile 3 I made as well. This is a seal. So take a minute to gaze upon the piles and see which one calls to you. You will find the timestamps down in the description if you want to go ahead and pick your pile, and I will see you at your reading. Hello, group 1, and welcome to your reading. So this is for the collective that has chosen the hand soapstone figure that I made when I was young, that my mom has kept. So I'll put that over here. All right, so you have accept help, yin moon. Basically, you are somebody that people can kind of sit with and feel healing from you. You're a very healing person. Now, you might actually be in the health professions. If you are a nurse or any kind of health practitioner, you are really helping people. You feel, just by your very energy, a healing person. It doesn't matter if you're in a healing profession or not. You don't need to be. But even just as a friend or just anywhere, you are that healing person. You are that person that feels comforting to others, where they can feel vulnerable around you, and that makes them feel safe. So how you shine to others is you really make them feel safe and loved and comforted. And that's a beautiful thing. The first card we have is the 3 of Pentacles. Yeah, I get the sense that you are somebody who helps others over obstacles. Like you know the path to things. You see the direct path. So this is especially at work. This card is really showing up for work, anything work related. At work, you are considered really helpful in a way that's very competent. You are a very competent, reliable person. And I see that you're also very warm and inviting. Like cozy. I get cozy vibes with you. I get the cozy vibes. This gives me that autumn kind of cozy vibe. And I kind of feel like that's you. And you just kind of know how to navigate difficult situations. And people like to listen to you when it comes to that. All right, next we have King of Wands. Ooh, I love this one. You see the white tiger? Again, you lead the way. You lead the way for others. They trust you. And I also get the sense that you really stand up for others too. You might be an advocate. So if you're, if you do work in a healthcare space, I get the sense that you're a great advocate for people and their health and their well-being. You get things done. You're somebody who gets things done, and you know how to inspire others to work with you to get it done. And it's just a part of who you are. It's not something you're even trying to do. It's just like you are who you are. You're a very unique person, a rare find. You see this as a white tiger, kind of hidden in a jungle-like setting. So I see that you are someone who is very unique. You're a healer. You're not like others. You're a rare person to find out in the wild, like they feel lucky to know you. They feel lucky to know you, that you're unique, you're different. And you have probably a very unique and different thing about you as well. You might have like somebody who has two different color eyes, or a very intense stare, like a very intense gaze, but not a scary one, like a loving one, like it puts people at ease. I can see you having big, warm brown eyes as well. Just your eyes. There's a real focus on your eyes being gentle and loving and intense as well. And I get the sense too that you are who you are. Like you might dress a little different and have a different kind of walk. It's a different way of expressing yourself. But you don't see it that way. I think it's just who you are. And you think that's just, you're not trying to be different or anything. You just are who you are. But others are very much, that's how you shine to them. It's just your uniqueness. Next, we have King of Pentacles. We have 2 King cards here. Let me show you. You're definitely a leader, okay? You're definitely a leader. And people look up to you. There's very regal vibes about you here as well. I get the sense that very much you're a calm, wise, stable leader. You are dependable. And you probably make good money at what you do. You're probably somebody who gets promotions a lot in your job. Or maybe you're somebody who has gone on for a more higher degree in your field. And even if that's not true, if maybe you're not even in the health field or any kind of a job where maybe you work for yourself, you have a really solid list of clients who will never leave you. They depend on you, they love you, and you're solid to them. So I very much get work vibes here, but I think maybe you're somebody who works a lot, and maybe that's where most of your friends are, and the people who know you is through your job. But even if that's not the case, I sense that when it comes to the people around you, you just get things done, and you're efficient, and you're solid and dependable, smart, wise, and healing and loving and safe person to be around. All right, this is 7 of Cups. And that's that uniqueness about you. You're unique. Kind of stand out from everyone else. And this harkens back to what I was saying before about how people just kind of depend on you for guidance, because you tend to know the right path to take and a decision to make. And so they listen to you about that, and they trust your advice. You know how to take care of yourself in that too. And I think just by knowing how to take care of yourself and being somebody who is so good at that others are able to do that for themselves as well. So you kind of help people live by your own example. Okay, so let's get a few more cards here and see. We have 6 of Wands. Look at those butterflies. Now, those butterflies remind me of the butterflies you see online. I very get work vibes here that I think that a lot of the people you know or interact with are online. It's through your work. And 6 of Wands is like people flock to you. You're well known within your space. Whatever space you're in, you're well known, and people absolutely love you. They find that you are helpful. So healing can come in all forms. It can even come in the form of just really good education, really good advice, and people flock to you. They love that about you. And you literally shine, you literally shine to others. As in, you might actually be famous, some of you, or you might get famous. And famous can be somebody who just has a really big TikTok following, or a popular YouTube channel. You're kind of famous within your community, within your own field and what you're doing. Yeah, you're pretty cool. You're cool cats. All right. I'm going to take one more. We have temperance. Yeah. Okay. I had a feeling it was one more card, and this is the perfect card to bring out for someone who is as healing and loving as you. Look at that. You are a safe space. So you could see in this picture, there's a wolf and a lamb, and they're both drinking out of the same stream. Neither one of them are messing with each other. They feel safe because they feel safe around you. Like you're not going to hurt them, or you're not going to judge them. You're not going to give them advice that could be harmful. You're very dependable. And there's an evenness about you. You're a temperate person, so you don't fly off the handle. You're not a hothead at all. I don't get hothead vibes here. You might feel passionate, and you might have moments of passion where you speak passionately, but I don't get the sense of somebody who's angry, explosive anger. I feel like you're somebody who is usually a very calm and measured person, and that is part of the reason why you shine and why people love you so much. Okay. First we have solitude. Yes, you are a safe space for others. Very much so. You are the safe space for others. They feel like you're the one who will give them the right advice at the right time. They trust you. You're a very dependable and trustworthy person. You're safe. Very much a safe space person. Purity. Look at the two colored eyes. Whatever I said about your eyes, that they're unique. Some of you might actually like to have two different colored eyes. Oh, did I even say that? Oh my goodness. Okay. Wow. You are definitely unique. You're unique. You're special. You're cleansing. People feel cleansed around you. You're a safe space. It's very healing vibes we have here. Stand still. People feel like they can be at ease with you. You're calm. You're very calm, patient person. Very calm, very patient. Next, forgiveness, forgiving. You're very forgiving too. Being forgiving is an important quality to have, and it's not easy to do because, you know, if you're the kind of person that can hold on to anger, it can be difficult to forgive. But you're very forgiving. It's like you have an ability to see people beyond what they give you up front. Like you can see who people really are, their true potential, and the loving person that's beneath maybe the hurt and the pain. You're good at seeing that, and you're very forgiving and loving. And flexibility. Yes, very temperance here. You just, people feel at ease. They feel calm around you. They feel like they can be themselves. And that you're willing to work with others. You're not a rigid, stiff person who has set ideas on things. You're somebody who can be malleable. You're flexible. You change your opinion, not your opinion, but you change you're able to communicate effectively to people because you can change how you communicate depending on the person you're talking to. So if you know you're talking to somebody who is really knowledgeable about something, then you will speak to them with that kind of respect for their knowledge. But if you're speaking to somebody who doesn't have a lot of knowledge about something, you will speak to them with the respect that they don't have a lot of knowledge about it. So, you know, you will give them easy to understand ways of explaining something. You just have a really wonderful way about you. Like, thank you for being part of this world. You're a very good person. Yeah. Okay. So let's take one more card, and just to see how you shine to others. Okay. So I'm just going to put it here and then take what I need off the top. Wolf, cunning, stealth. Wolf here too. You're a great advocate. That's what I get. Somebody who advocates for others, and you're not intimidated by people who try to get one over on you. You're strong. because you see people for who they really are. And that's how you shine to others. You shine because you are a safe space. You are a forgiving, loving, flexible, even-tempered person who doesn't take shit from anyone. You're a good advocate. You're really an awesome person. Thank you for stopping by for my reading. It was very, very much a pleasure to read for you. Do subscribe to my channel. I do have a lot more videos around how you shine, and I'm going to continue with this series because it does well, and I like it. I like telling people how they kind of shine in different ways, and it makes you feel good about yourself. And you should feel good about yourself. You are a good person. Share this video if you think others might be inspired or helped by it. Leave a comment. Love to hear from you. Thank you so much for joining me. Bye now. Hello, group 2, and welcome to your reading. In this reading, we're going to talk about how you shine to others. So these are going to be people that have actually met you. Now you have the card Moon Magic Transformation. This is my witchy pile. You are a witchy pile. You are the people who are on, a spiritual path, perhaps. Any of the piles could be, but this specific pile, you're on one where you're actively working with it. You work with energies. We might even read tarot cards yourself. But I get the sense here that you're a balanced person, and that comes from a lot of you're the comeback kid. I get the sense here that you're the comeback kid. You're the one who bounces back from really difficult situations, and you know how. You will go away. The phone just rang, an interruption, and that's kind of what I get from you. You're the comeback kid. You bounce back. You don't. Stuff rolls off you. You don't let difficult things get the better of you. I wouldn't necessarily say you're a pull yourself up by the bootstraps kind of person. I think you have way more depth to you than that. I feel like you might, have to deal with a lot of trauma in your life, but you know how to take care of yourself. So you are somebody who's transformed. You're like the phoenix rising from the ashes. And you know how to do that like a bear, because you know how to take care of yourself. You know how to just go hide out, for a little while until you feel better and you come out. So people don't feel like that you're troubled. I get the sense you're not troubled because you've really done a lot of work to transform yourself. And you might have a twin. You might have a twin or a soulmate or somebody you're really close to who's a lot like you, and you really shine to them. I also get crone vibes here. I get somebody who's older and wiser, like you've been through a lot in your life. But if you're not older, you have the kind of vibe of somebody who's older, like an old soul vibe here. Oh, look, that one came out. Well, we will take it. Okay, so let's see this one first. Oh, the sun. Lovely. Yeah, you shine. You literally shine. Okay, you literally shine because you are a guiding light to others. You're an inspiration because you've kind of been to hell and back, haven't you? But you just managed to make it work. And people love that you're just always kind of a cheerful, happy person, despite the difficulties that you've gone through. You're good at kind of brushing yourself off and not letting things get the better of you. You're about self-growth. You're really a person who's constantly working on their self-growth. And that really makes you shine to others because they see that you are trying to always improve yourself. You never stay the same. You're somebody who's evolving all the time. Okay, next. The Magician. And that goes right here with what I said before about you being a kind of a witchy person. I get the feeling that you work with magic. A lot of you work with magic. Or you unknowingly work with magic, like magic. Magic. I say that as a more kind of like a metaphor for things, for energies that, things we can't really explain, but you just can. Like, you can make things manifest no problem. You just have a way about you that you just know how to do it. And that's what really makes you shine to others, because you're just a positive, upbeat person who's overcome a lot in your life and nothing gets you down. So you're able to manifest things pretty easily. Now, when I say nothing gets you down, it doesn't mean you're kind of that toxic positivity, you're always in a good mood kind of thing. We're people, right? I mean, you go through difficult things, you're going to be sad. But when you're sad, you retreat. Just goes into solitude for a little while you work yourself out, and then you come back and you're all spanking new. Let's kind of get the feeling here. You're really good at that. Okay. And next we have 4 of Cups. I feel here with you that, again, like you're just very good at self-reflection. So others feel like you are never, just staying in one place, that you are an evolving person who is growing. And that's how you really shine to others, because you are leveling up all the time. We have Queen of Wands. Oh, that's an interesting Queen of Wands. Yeah, you are really, really good at manifesting what you want. And you have a lot of personality. You're vibrant, shiny, happy, lovely person. And other people don't see the things that you go through. They just don't see it, either because you hide it, you mask it, or because you just are really good at taking yourself out when you're not feeling good and coming back when things are better. I don't know why. I get this sense that you are just kind of above it all. You know what I mean? And I don't mean that in a snotty way. I just mean like you're evolving. You're a person who's mastering yourself. Very much you're mastering yourself. You might be a mother too. You could be a father too. But, as a parent, I feel like you might have children, or you're a caregiver of some kind, because I think that I get preschool worker too. Somebody who's always upbeat, bring the energy. Like you come into the room, you bring the energy. You are a positive, upbeat person. It does not matter what's going on in your life. You bring it. All right. 4 of Pentacles, stable. We have 4s here. You are stable. Is that a bear too? I think that's another bear. I can't see because I don't really have my glasses on, but I think that's another bear. So you're very stable, and it's more like, see the going into the hut? You know when to kind of retreat. You know how to hold back. You're good at holding back, heavier emotions. And like you see the storm clouds, you kind of know when things aren't going great, and you just kind of retreat. And I can sense that you just kind of don't like to get wrapped up in drama. The back of the deck is a star. You're constantly healing, because the star comes after the Tower card, and she's naked and vulnerable, and but she's healing, and that's how I really strongly sense that with you. We have release. Definitely got those vibes with the transformation at the start here, that you are really good at releasing any negativity. You're the comeback kid. You're the one that the old Buddha saying, fall down 8 times, get up 9. That's you. Nothing gets you down. Like, you keep going. You're really good at releasing negative vibes, and I feel that people come around you and that you shine to them, because you're just such a powerful person. You're a very powerful person, and you're powerful because you don't give up. And you take care of yourself, and you're constantly changing and evolving and growing. One more card from this. Thriving. Yeah. You shine. Look at it, literally shining. You stand out from the pack. Because you're just not afraid of anything. They're fearless. They're very much a fearless person. First, we have Whale, Wisdom Keeper. So you're somebody who has transformed a lot. You've been through a lot, and you've overcome a lot in your life, and you're constantly growing, and you've gained a lot of wisdom from all these experiences, and you like to share your wisdom. I get the sense too, you don't hold back. You share your wisdom. You share your good news. You really like other people to also be able to do what you do. But I think you lead by example rather than teaching how to do it. And I feel like you're just such a positive, vibrant person. And with Wisdom Keeper here, we have this little baby whale under the big whale. I do sense a lot of you are parents. And if you're not, if you do become parents, you're really good parents. You lead the way, or you work with kids, and you are their favorite. They love you. You're really good with children. Very much. You shine to children, that's for sure. Ocean, distance, journey. You've come a long way. You've done a lot of things. You've overcome a lot in your life. You may have traveled a lot too. So you're somebody who's worldly and you understand things. I get that vibe too here. Of somebody who's been through a lot and seen a lot and done a lot and has a lot of wisdom to draw from the experiences that you've had. Key, lock, unlock. They see that you have the key to success. They see that you know something, like those manifestations that you are easily able to do. You might be somebody who can teach how to do that. But again, I do feel like this is more about you feeling, leading by example. But lock and unlock here, I do sense that people come to you for the wisdom that you have. Like you have the key to know, like, how can I manifest? How can I do the things that you do, but mainly that comes from the fact that you don't stop, you don't give up, you don't fall down and stay down. You constantly are growing. All right. Scales, justice and documents. Balanced. I just stable. So with the 4s here, I sense that you, very stable person, stability. So you feel somebody who's stable. And, you're not going into extremes. You have a vibrant personality. You might be even really passionate, but you're not into the extremes. You're kind of you're stable and balanced. And you feel that sense of stability is comforting to people. Finally, rabbit. Pregnancy fears. Here we get with the reference to a child or being pregnant or being a mother or a father some way. I do sense that you are really full of wisdom, of knowing how to navigate this world and its dark places, and people trust that you know what to do because you've been there and you know how to guide them out. You could work with in youth too that are troubled youth. I very much get the sense of somebody who works with children in some way, and that you inspire children. They love you. They listen to you. They want to be like you. They want you to show them how. That's really what I sense. You are a really great person. I love this. Thank you so much for joining me. Do subscribe to my channel. I have a lot more videos about how you shine. It's a series that I have, and I plan to do more videos like this. I love doing them. I think they're fun. Leave a comment if any of this resonated you or not, whatever. Just love to hear from you. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope to see you again. Bye now. Hello, group 3. So this reading is going to be for how you shine to others. So these are going to be people that you have already met in some way. So it could be somebody you just met. It could be somebody who's met, several times, someone who knows you. Let's see what you have. Mood madness, avoid drama. Well, right off the bat, you are somebody who doesn't start drama and you don't get into drama. You're not going to stir up things. Some people like to gossip, but you're not one of these people. You don't like gossip and you don't like to gossip. You're neither one. So people feel safe and comforting around you for that reason, because people who start drama, you worry that they're going to start drama with you or about you. And, they feel like with you, they can just be at peace and they know they're not being judged, because when you're gossipy, if you have friends that are kind of gossipy, like the second somebody leaves the table and goes to the bathroom and they're like, oh, did you see how she was acting? Blah, blah, blah. And they get all gossipy. Well, that makes them worried that, well, maybe they're talking about me behind my back too. And you don't do that. So people love that about you. This is how you shine to others, is that you're not a gossipy person and you stay out of drama. You're not interested. And the first card that you have is Wheel of Fortune. Ooh, look at that. Good luck just finds you. It just does, doesn't it? You're just kind of a lucky person. That's how you shine to others. You don't get into you're not into anybody's drama or bullshit. And, you are like this spinning vortex of somebody who just brings all of the good stuff your way. Because of that, you're lucky because people want to be around you. They want to give you things because you don't mess around. You don't act in a despicable way or an untrustworthy way. They feel that they can trust you. And that because of that, you have this kind of good aura around you. And when you have this good aura around you, people just want to give you stuff. And you're just lucky. You're lucky. Things go your way a lot. And they go your way for a good reason because of how you are as a person. You avoid drama, but you don't attract drama either. You don't attract it. And so therefore it kind of gives the vibe of that you're really lucky, that only really good things happen to you. It doesn't mean that you don't have bad things that happen to you. Drama doesn't come to you and you don't go to drama. And so you get good luck. You have good luck. Okay. We have 3 of Wands. Ooh, you're a storyteller. Look at you. You're a good storyteller. You might be a writer even in some way, or a speaker, or maybe even write music. Whatever you do, you tell stories and people love to listen. They'll just sit down and listen to you. You see like the campfire. You have a lot of stories to tell. You have a great imagination. That's what I get from you. You're a storyteller. You're a weaver of words that is magical to others. They love to hear you. If you've been thinking about writing, here's your confirmation. Okay. If you have a novel somewhere inside of you, write it. If you've been wanting to start a blog, maybe you want to talk online. Maybe you want to write a song. Maybe you want to write poetry. It doesn't matter what you want to do. This is confirmation that you would be really, really good at it. Okay. Next we have the Queen of Swords. Exactly. Look at you. Wise words. They like to listen to your wise words. You're very regal. The Queen of Swords avoids drama too. She doesn't take any shit from anyone. She is like, go away. She's the boundaries queen, okay? Because she's been through a lot in her life and she doesn't want any more drama. She's done, because she's been through a lot. She's very wise. She has a lot of stories to tell. You could sell books. Like, I just feel like if you were a speaker, you would sell tickets. If you were a songwriter, people would listen to you. You're a weaver of words. The Queen of Swords is really good at communicating, and you have a very good way of communicating to others. And you do so through the way you tell a story. Next, we have, the Fool. You are who you are, okay? You are who you are. You don't make any apologies for that. You're authentically you. You are a beacon of light for others because you very much aren't afraid to try anything. You'll try anything. And you've been through a lot. And you have a lot of things to say. You've been on some adventures here. You've kind of like somebody who finds the gold, the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. Like, that's you. You're good at doing that. And I think other people want to know, how the hell do you do that? Okay, finally. Oh my God. This is beautiful. Aurora. So this is Judgment. And again, we have the wolf coming out here. Oh, there's a lot to say about this card. Okay, so same with this one where the animals are coming out of the smoke from the fire, and I got like somebody who's just really good storyteller. I get the sense too that you've been through a lot, you've seen a lot. You're a traveler. You've been around and you've seen things, or you will. But this here, we just had massive auroras recently. if you saw the Northern Lights, and it went down quite far south. I've seen them several times now, and I'm at awe. People are awed by you. You're very good at reflecting on things in the past and bringing the stories forward. I get some of you might actually be Indigenous or have ancestry, Indigenous ancestry here, because I get that same kind of storyteller, shaman-like vibes, where you're just really good at teaching people through stories, through metaphors, through poetry. You're good at reflecting on the past and making sense of it. People trust what you have to say. You have a lot to offer here. You shine to others because of how you speak and how you communicate and how you are definitely writers and great communicators here. 100% confirmation. If you are one, know that people are spellbound by you, okay? They really are. I'm not talking about just, in your business. I mean, or what you do. I'm talking about the people who know you even. That's what they love about you. That's how you shine to them. You just just naturally, that's who you are. And they will just sit there and enthralled by your stories. First card we have here, abundance. Oh, that goes back to Wheel of Fortune. You might actually be wealthy, okay? Or, somebody who's well off. Maybe you've made a lot of money at what you do. If not, you definitely could. You're lucky. You avoid drama. You're a happy-go-lucky person. You're always off on a new adventure. You're not afraid to be you. You tell wonderful stories of all the adventures you've been on and the people you've met and the things you've seen and the things that you've learned. And people want to hear you. They want to hear what you have to say. They love what you have to say. That's how you shine to them, for sure. And you also are a money magnet. If you're not yet, you should know that about yourself. You are definitely a money magnet. Okay? So believe that. If you don't believe it, you need to start believing that. You are a money magnet. I'm going to do one more of this one. Oh, yes, Gateway. Look at you with the unicorn. And you are a lucky person. You are a unicorn. They see you as very unique. You're different. You are good luck. You attract good vibes. You attract people who want to they would pay you money to listen to what you have to say. Put it that way, okay? People will pay you money to listen to what you have to say. The people who you are around you get to hear you for free. And I think they feel like they're so lucky, like they've won the lottery, that they get to know you. That's how I really, truly feel. So even if you're not wealthy, even if you're not doing anything, maybe you don't care about those things. Some of you might not even really give a shit about that. You might live very simple, plain lives, you might be a minimalist who has, just a few pieces of furniture and you don't care because you're always on the go. There's definitely traveler vibes here. And you're not a materialistic person at all. And I think that a lot of people really love that about you. We have ocean, distance journey. That's exactly what I thought. Traveling vibes. You're people who travel a lot. My collective here, you are probably Sagittarius. You got a lot of Sagittarius in you. You like to travel. You're definitely about seeing the world and learning and seeing new things to the best of your ability. You're out for the adventure of things. You've been around a lot of places. And if you haven't yet, you will. And I think, though, that you travel inward a lot. So there's definitely an inward traveling vibe here. That's when I got those shaman vibes. I sense that you're someone who inwardly has been to a lot of places. So, and you have a great way of communicating it to others. Next, gazelle, change, purity. You're not afraid of change. And you keep yourself, the purity comes back to avoiding drama. You keep yourself free from other crap, and you make changes all the time in your life. You don't fear it. That's why we have the Fool card here. You're all about it. You actually prefer things to change. You don't feel, you get a little itchy, it's uncomfortable if you're in one place for too long. And and this is how you shine to others, because you are so interesting. You're very interesting to other people. And finally, we have cycles change the moon. Yeah. You're just somebody who is not afraid of change. That's a big one here. You're not afraid of change. And because of that, you're lucky, because you're willing to go to places that other people are not willing to go. And because of that, you get a lot in return. So you have a lot of wisdom. You have a lot of guidance to give to others. You're a fearless person. You also kind of have you move with nature too. So it's like you move with the cycles of things. You work with the cycles of things. I don't feel a rushed vibe here at all, like somebody who needs to always be rushing around. I feel like you intuitively, internally know how to navigate difficult situations and anything really in life. You're really patient and thoughtful person. All right. Thank you so much for joining me. I would love to read something you've written. So, hey, if you are online, if you're a storyteller or, a podcast or whatever, drop it down in the comments. I'd love to visit and see how I picked up on you and your vibe. I'd love that. So do leave a comment if this is resonating with you and you have written somewhere you want to share. If you don't want to share, that's fine. No problem. But do subscribe to this channel. I'd love to have you back. I'm going to do more in the series of how you shine. I have a lot of different videos about how you shine. It's fun videos to do. I love doing them. And so, so I hope to see you again. Thank you so much for joining me. Bye now.